Imagine a world where clouds of deception hang heavily in the air, where innocent lips are snared by a deceptive charm, and where the promise of escape and rebellion mask the insidious dangers that lie within. This is the world we now live in, a society in which vaping has caught the interest and allegiance of innumerable people, particularly the impressionable young minds who are our future. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that some of you are vaping and does not support the banning of vaping. Even though vaping is a viable alternative to quick smoking, it has several drawbacks and is not safe for everyone, which is why it needs to be banned. Hello everyone, I am Wonder Amira binti Wano Idwan, your presenter for today. Without further ado, let us dive into this issue and I'll reveal the truth about vaping. Why this vaping needs to be banned? The biggest reason why vape needs to be banned is because vaping is known to cause a variety of health issues. While some said that vaping is a safer alternative to smoking, numerous studies have proven that it is far from risk-free. According to the American Lung Association, vape or e-cigarette aerosol contains harmful substances such as nicotine, which is extracted from tobacco, formaldehyde, and heavy metal such as lead and cadmium. Additionally, when the e-liquid heats up, more toxic chemicals are formed. These compounds have the potential to cause serious lung damage, respiratory issues, and cardiovascular illness. Vaping has even been linked to an increased risk of lung scarring, which is known as popcorn lung, and serious organ damage since the nicotine can hurt brain development, raise our blood pressure, and narrow our arteries. Furthermore, vaping has become a popular habit and a gateway to regular smoking, particularly among teenagers. The tempting flavors, discreet designs, and aggressive marketing strategies have made vaping appealing to the teenagers. The vape companies often use attractive flavor and vibrant packaging that is specifically target the youngsters. Also, because of their modest size and resemblance to everyday goods like as USB drive or pens, they are both convenient and hard to detect. Certain behavioral and social variables that are shared by vaping and smoking can aid in the transition from one to another. Both activities include inhaling and exhaling smoke or vapor, which can generate a sense of familiarity and make the change less noticeable. Peer pressure and social pressure also plays a role. If a young person's friends or peers smoke, trying to vaping may be viewed as a logical step towards fitting in or seeking acceptance. Another concerning thing about vapes or e-cigarettes is vaping has environmental consequences that leads to air pollution. For example, while vapes produce fewer air pollutants than regular cigarettes, they are not fully safe. Aerosols produced by vaping contain hazardous compounds and tiny particles can degrade air quality. Substances like nicotine, formaldehyde, formalin, organic compounds, and heavy metals are discharged into the atmosphere, causing dangers to human health and the environment. I am sure that you can clearly see the harm of vaping in the whole aspects. But you might be asking, how can we ban vaping from increasingly prevalent? There are two ways to prevent vape, or commonly known as e-cigarettes, from spreading and becoming a habit in our community. As for individuals, you may find it difficult to quit vaping, but with strong determination and guidance from the closest one or a certified person, nothing is impossible. Firstly, build support from the people you trust to stay vape-free. Notify your friends, family, or even your loved ones about your decision to stop vaping. Knowing about your intention to quit, they may be able to support your decision and give words of encouragement. Besides that, you can also seek professional help such as counseling, therapy, and group support. There are avenues that you can consider for you to quit vaping such as Institut Jantung Negara Quit Smoking Clinic, which provides counseling support, lifestyle assessment, treatment and medication, nicotine and non-nicotine replacement therapy. Not to mention, they also comes up with regular group support gathering. Other than that, prohibiting vaping typically involve legislative and regulatory actions by government bodies, launch public awareness efforts to educate the public about the risks involved with vaping, emphasizing the potential health risks and target specific categories such as youth who are more likely to try vaping products. Gain public support for a ban on vaping by collaborating with health organizations, community leaders, and concerned citizens. Encourage them to contact lawmakers and advocate for stronger rules or a complete ban on vaping. The Consumers Association of Penang (CAP) is appealing to the Health Ministry to plan to ban all types of vaping devices and e-cigarettes immediately. And V. Subbarao, a CAP education officer and anti-smoking activist, stated that if the ministry did not make such a decision, many children would be in danger. Could you imagine the advantages that will appear if vape is confirmed to be banned? It would be the most joyful things in our community. The prohibition of vaping benefits various parties, including the individual itself who smokes and the community at large. Banning vape or e-cigarettes will reduce health risks among smokers and people around them. Individuals would be discouraged from using e-cigarettes, lowering their exposure to potentially dangerous compounds and the health hazards that come with them. In addition, the risk of nicotine addiction can be minimized. If vaping is not prohibited, it will affect the health of vulnerable groups such as children, senior citizens, people with chronic illness, and pregnant women. These vulnerable groups who cannot tolerate vaping or cigarette smoke may be more affected to the negative effect of vaping and nicotine exposure. Hence, I bet all of you are aware enough of why vaping needs to be stopped. For all intent, it is worth noting that the advantages of banning vaping are predicated by the idea that vaping creates considerable damage and that a ban would successfully address these concerns. There are no harm at all to prohibit vape or e-cigarettes from anyone. However, the decision to ban vaping needs a deep assessment of scientific data, public health implications, individuals' rights, and societal values. Imagine that you are a vape smoker and that you are able to quit vaping. You are not only saving yourself, but you are also saving the people around you. Government agencies might take some time to ban vaping, but as an individual, we should know our roles and responsibilities as a good members of the society. Therefore, if you have the strong urge to stop vaping, go for it. Do not hold for too long and wait for the government or enforcement agencies to act. Banning vape or e-cigarettes should start with you.